I bought this from AliExpress. This is the Xiaomi S3 3-liter instant hot water dispenser. Just came today. On first impressions, it's a nice size, very slim. The plastic feels a little bit on the cheaper end and it's very light, but so far I think the quality is okay. I mean, for the price, it's about $90, including delivery here in Australia. It's pretty good. One thing was the instructions were all in Chinese, so kind of just figuring it out as I go. So this is a 3-liter container, which I guess would be enough for about 6 mugs of drinks and at least 10 cups of tea, which is not too bad. Now for the price, I suppose it's sort of up there in terms of like if you're going to be buying a normal run-of-the-mill kettle. But I'll show you how it works and why it might be better than a kettle. And I'm guessing that it's more energy efficient because you're only going to be heating up the amount of water that you need. So here I am filling it up with 3 liters of water. This is filtered water coming out from the tap. And there we go. So that's 3 liters maximum. We'll put the lid back on. This is pretty handy. And actually the plastic being like, oh, this plastic feels a bit, I don't know, feels a bit flimsy. It feels like it might break, but we'll see how it goes over the next few months. That's it in terms of setup. That was easy. This is the lock button to unlock. I'm guessing, oh, whoa, okay. So first the thing to mention, there's this setting which determines how much water there is. Nice that it's in mils because we're in Australia, we think in mils. I don't know what that says, it's in Chinese. It's 75 degrees right now, you can change the temperature. And so it's 45, 75 is probably good for a cup of tea. You can be more precise if you wish. Now 250 mils, I thought this would be a little bit more than 250 mils, but it's actually almost exactly 250 mils. So you got to be careful. You got to press this unlock button, then you press the water. Okay, I think you have to press it. Okay, that didn't work. You got to press it twice. I think that's how it goes. And now it's just going to dispense the 250 mils. As you can see, that was almost instant. And I'll tell you in a sec whether it feels hot, but I've done this once before and I'm pretty sure it is 75 degrees. If you want to stop it before the 250, you can actually just press that button again, I think. Oh, okay. That's a little bit hit and miss. Okay. Oh, that was a bit too full. I'm just going to test this out to see the temperature. I'm just going to try it out. Okay, that's hot. That feels like about 75, to be fair. Now, if you want to stop it before it gets to the 250, you can. Let me just try the next temperature up. So this is almost boiling, so you've got to be careful. Let's just see how long it takes. So we press start. Wait a minute. If I press start, that's immediate, pretty much. This is how long it would take you to make a cup of boiling water. And if you want to stop it, you press it again and it stops. Honestly, I'm not really sure why it was so responsive that time. It wasn't responsive the first time. Hopefully that's just a glitch the first time I tried that. I'm going to try to do a colder cup of water now. Let's just do 45. Press that again. Okay, so I don't think the first time I did it, it might have just taken some time because it takes time to heat it up. Maybe you just have to press it once. Anyway, so you just press it once, and I think the first time it took a while to heat up. So you just have to be patient with the first time that you use it. Press that to lock again. And overall, I think that is probably going to be a pretty good machine as opposed to our kettle, which we've been using from Kmart, which costs $7.50, which obviously you're going to heat up as much, you're going to put as much as you need, and then you got to boil it. And say for a cup of water, you got to wait probably 30 seconds to a minute, I guess. Whereas with the other one, you can get the water straight away. Also, the other benefit is that you don't have to, there's no lids to break with the other machine. See, that's going to take a while to heat up, whereas this one is essentially almost instant as they have promised. The only issue would be if you're making like 3 cups of tea, this could be a little bit, this could take a while. Oh, okay. Not sure why. Oh yeah, because it's locked. So I just unlock it, press it once and it goes. So that's it. Overall, I think it's pretty good. It's not as fast as, say, if you have a water dispenser that has like a vacuum thermoflask type setting, which we've had before, where you just leave the water sitting there and it just keeps boiling over and over again. I think those machines, at least in our home, they tended to get a lot of calcification within the container, whereas this one probably isn't going to have that problem. I probably will still soften the water by using one of those water softening pouches that I have, that I use for our coffee machine, just so that it doesn't, you don't end up with calcification hard, because we have fairly hard water here, so I think it'd be worth putting one of those water softeners. Apart from that, I think this would be pretty good as long as the electronics doesn't break over time. So we'll see whether it's it lasts for the next few years, hopefully. But yeah, so I'm not sure about how long the durability of this thing, but on first examination, I think this is a pretty good product, and it sits nicely on the counter. It's not an eyesore. You can get it. It takes up very little counter space. I think my wife might actually let me leave it here. I'll check with her later. Just put that back. So it doesn't take a lot of space. So overall, it looks nice, seems to work pretty well, and I would recommend it, I think, except that I'm not sure about durability in the long term. Thanks everyone, hope that was helpful.